All right, let's go into lesson 6, developing a trading strategy. So let's start with how to actually find your strategy. The way to find a strategy, I would say, is you start with a proven model. So you want to find something that's already proven. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. So you want to study what actually works. Maybe you can watch some YouTube videos and see what type of strategies they are using, etc., and then test it out for yourself. So you already use a proven model that already works. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's step number one. And then you pick one setup because you don't want to be using multiple different strategies at the same time because that will just confuse you. That's what I, for example, used to do in my early days. When I started trading, I would literally have a mixture of 5 different strategies at the same time, and obviously none of them would work. You understand?
Yeah.
So you want to pick one setup, for example, a liquidity sweep plus displacement plus fair value gap entry during New York Open. That's just one example of a strategy. And then you want to master this setup before adding anything new.
Yeah.
Then this is very important. You want to make it your own. So you test it for yourself, the strategy that you've taken from someone else. You want to test it. You want to see what works the best for you. And then you want to rewrite the rules, or you can write the same rules with your own words and really define what the setup looks like so that you know what you're looking for. You don't want to just be copying someone else forever. You want to copy them in the beginning, and then you want to make it your own strategy. It's very important.
Yeah.
Okay? And then obviously you test and refine. So you back test it, you forward test it, you track the results, and then you tweak it when you need. You understand?
Yeah. What is forward testing?
I'll get into that. No problem. I'm happy you asked, paying attention. I'll get into that right here. So now, example of a full trading strategy. Basically, you have your high time frame bias or scenarios, and then plus your targets, where you think the market's likely to go. That's the target, like the drawn liquidity or targets, whatever you want to call it. And
Mhm.
then you want to find your setup zone, for example, key levels, either in forms of fair value gaps or liquidity. Then you want to have your entry confirmation, for example, a 1 minute displacement or a 5 minute fair value gap or IFEG. And then you want to have your execution, you want to have your management, and you want to have your time of day. So when you're going to look for the setup. So
Yeah.
this is an example of a full trading strategy. You understand?
Yeah.
So when you have your own strategy, you want to have all of this in mind. Like you want to have all of these points in mind. You want to make sure your strategy doesn't miss any of these things.
Yeah.
Now, to answer your question, backtesting versus forward testing. So backtesting is basically studying past price action to see how your setup would have performed. So you go into, for example, 2024. Let's say you backtest the whole year for one specific setup. It will help you both learn the strategy and understand your model and the data that your model gives. For example, you have a 50% win rate with a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Okay?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. With backtesting, it's only data. There's no emotions involved. There's no like it's not it's not like live trading. So it's a bit different. It's a bit skewed. That's what you have to keep in mind with backtesting. And then forward testing is applying your strategy in real time, either with demo or small risk. And this is what you're going to be doing at first, and then you're going to backtest. So I like it's better if you start actually forward testing and then you backtest after you've forward tested for a bit to get the feel of
Yeah.
things in with real conditions.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make a separate video on backtesting again. We're gonna go more into details regarding backtesting, but this is just the basics so you understand what it means.
Yeah.
So yeah, forward testing is you're applying your real strategy in real time, and basically this is where you will grow the most
Yeah.
because you'll journal them and you will basically extract the lessons from your trades. So we're gonna go into this deeper soon. And yeah, the goal with the forward testing is basically consistency. It's not to make profits. So this is where trading takes a long time. You have to back test, forward test. You have to go through a lot of stages before actually putting real risk on.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
No, it seems straightforward.
All right. So regarding trading journal. So here basically your journal is not just, tracking your wins and losses. It's basically you're trying to track as much data as possible. And this is where you'll improve the most. So, for example, what you can track is the date of your trades, time of your trades, the pair you're trading. You want to track your high time frame bias. You want to track your setup type. You want to track your entry and exit. You want to track your risk to reward and results. You want to track what you did well. You want to track what you did wrong. What if you broke the plan? Why you broke the plan? Like, there's so many things that go into your journal, and it's very important to keep track of everything. So I already gave you my trading journal, like the one you can use for free. It's on Notion. And obviously, I've already shown you how to use it.
Yeah.
And you have to keep in mind, for example, or you have to keep in mind that trading without journaling is like lifting without tracking your reps. You will not get any stronger if you don't measure progress. You need to track everything, because here is where you will improve. You will not improve by finding a new strategy. You will not improve by anything except for your trading journal. That's how important it is. And many traders skip this first part. Even me, I skipped it for my first my first whole year of trading. I skipped this because I didn't think it was important. And I only became profitable after implementing a trading journal. The whole first year was a waste of time. It was just me losing trades because I didn't journal, because I thought it was, it was stupid to journal. But obviously I didn't know that any better.
Yeah. How much do you regret that?
Well,
First year.
it's a bit obvious how much I regret that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you don't journal your trades, you're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's get into reviewing your trades and extracting the lessons. You're gonna review weekly, and you're gonna look for patterns. You're gonna look for your losses, were they emotional or setup based? Because obviously, if you're taking losses that are setup based, it's a normal loss. You understand? You will take losses in your trading career. So you want to track if there were emotional losses or setup based losses. Do you understand? You want to see if your trades follow a specific model. You want to see if you're rushing into entries or skipping confirmation. You want to basically see a lot of things, and we're going to go deeper into this as well, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. And you want to tag your setups, obviously, like I showed you. Like, for example, did you use a fair value gap? Did you use a break of structure? Was it a revenge trade? Were you executing perfectly, etc., etc.? Think of it like your journal is your private coach, but only if you use it. If you don't use it, it's again like you're trading blindly.
Yeah.
That's how important journaling is. Now, for your homework, I'm going to give you a new trading strategy. I've already given you one, a very simple thing. It was nothing tested. It was just to make you like learn to trade regarding executions and stop loss and take profit and etc. Getting used to the platform. And now we're gonna up the stakes a bit. I'm gonna give you a new strategy. You're gonna forward test it on FTMO free trial, and very soon we're gonna go into you're gonna purchase your real FTMO account.
Yeah.
You're gonna journal all your trades using the free journal template I gave you, and you wanna go back and review all previous lessons, take notes of most important and relevant lessons. You're gonna do this every week. So you're gonna journal, and then you're gonna review your journal every week.
Yeah.
And that's really it for today's lesson. We went through how to find the trading strategy. I'm gonna give it to you, and the importance of trading, of journaling your trades. Do you guys want to have access to the documents featured in the YouTube videos? Click the second link in the description to join our free Discord community, where you will get access to the documents plus a variety of resources to help you on your trading journey.